What's going on YouTube? It's Sensitive Place with Mr. A&D. Better give you guys another NXT 31 review with not Deion Sanders for prime time.
What's up? It's me. It's the PRIME.
So we are here with another Zoom call for NXT Takeover 31. It is coming at you guys a little late because my son's birthday was this weekend. So we celebrate. Well, actually, his birthday was on Monday on Raw. So we celebrated on Sunday. Had nice little social distance.
The perfect day to not watch wrestling would have been Raw.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. But all we had to do was Sunday for everybody to be there. So we had a nice little family gathering, social distancing and everything. Everybody had their mask on. So it was nice. But it wore the parents out. So I didn't even get to see NXT when it happened on Sunday. So I had to actually go back and rewatch a couple things on Monday. And then that was his birthday, his actual birthday. So we had to get some dinner and stuff like that. So it's just a lot. So we're here for you guys on Tuesday to record NXT. I do apologize that we did not have a No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast. It was hard for me and Prime Time to hook up this weekend. So definitely going to double down for you guys next weekend. But I do plan on bringing the Wednesday Night War from last week and this week also. So that's my plan. Did you see it last week, Prime?
Yeah. We had a couple good segments on both shows.
Okay, so yes.
I'll leave it at that. I was going to say something else, but this is NXT.
Well, how about we try to double it up this week by doing, because Wednesday Night War is tomorrow also.
Okay.
So tomorrow we can do last week and tomorrow's episode. But anyway, NXT TakeOver 31 is live from Capitol Wrestling Center. What does that mean? That is dope. Jeez, this don't actually look dope. This don't actually look very dope. I ain't gonna lie.
The Capitol Wrestling Center, though. Like we just forget.
I don't like the name, but
I don't like how they just gonna call it something else. Like we just gonna forget where we at. Like really?
The Performance Center. Yes.
Like why they just go? What?
We at the Capitol Wrestling Center.
We don't been at the Performance Center for like 8 months, and now all of a sudden we just supposed to forget where we at.
But you know what though? They made the Performance Center look better.
Yeah, I'm glad that they made it look better. They ain't even changed the set for WrestleMania. For NXT, we just got everything.
But no, because Triple H is like, Dad, I got this, and then he went there and changed the whole thing. So it's kind of like a mixture. It's like Triple H took the idea of Raw Underground and the Thunderdome and mixed it together, and we get the Capitol Wrestling Center, which is so around the top is the Thunderdome screens. The video boards going all the way around the ring. And then underneath that is cages where, they have the plants or the crowd.
I think some of them is the crowd. Some of them is like family friends. So it's like they have actual audiences, but they don't have like fans yet.
Yeah, so actual audiences underneath there like a cage. So it's kind of, it has that, and it's darker, it's grittier. It kind of got like that Fight Night feel to it. And I'm like, that's what they should have did for WrestleMania back then. They should have did that. I'm like, it would have been.
But Triple H has no say, so I mean,
he has no say for the Vince stuff. But for NXT, that looks awesome as shit.
Yeah, he said he wanted to make it a like a sound stage for like a metal band or something.
Yeah.
I mean, this is good wrestling music.
I know.
That's better than this is the great. That's definitely better than this is the greatest show. So,
or Flow Rider.
Or that what's that dude? Lunch Bag.
Lunch Money, Lunchbox Kid. Whatever his name was, man, that pissed me off. So it was. I'm feeling this arena, and like I said, so NXTs are going to be here for now because they made an announcement that Halloween Havoc, October 28th, is going to be coming on NXT, and I'm actually for Prime Time. I don't know about this until right now. I plan on doing the classic pay-per-view reviews like we did for WrestleMania.
Okay.
And review some of the Halloween Havocs from WCW.
Okay.
At least try to review some of the good ones because
I've only seen 2.
Which one? Well, everybody's seen 98, right?
I think I seen 97. I seen Eddie versus Ray.
Okay, that's not. Well, 97, 98 are obviously the two best ones.
And 98 is DDP and Goldberg.
And Goldberg's like best match ever. Literally, it's over 3 minutes. So yeah, so those ones, and then of course some from the early night, like Cactus Jack versus Vader. So I plan
Ooh,
on
is that the? Never mind. I ain't gonna. I think that's the one. That's the one. Cactus Jack just said, "Kill me."
yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
So our plan is to have from the week leading up to NXT Takeover Halloween Havoc. I want to each day we're going to have a classic review of a Halloween Havoc show.
Okay.
So I plan on doing this with a Zoom call. So we're gonna be working a lot this month of October. So stay tuned for all that great stuff. But I know y'all came here to see what the review was. So right now we start off NXT Takeover 31 with the North American Championship. Johnny Gargano, Johnny Wrestling, say Johnny Takeover, what you want to call, taking on Damien Priest. So, the Archer Infamy, as they call him. Good.
Weirdly
Actually,
enough,
huh?
I'll just say weirdly enough, is I've been like not Arch. Oh my god, I've been like Damian Priest. It was like something about him being like this Archer. I don't know why it kind of. I don't know. I like it. I still like it, but it ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just like
Honestly, I like
like
it better than Punishment Martinez.
Yeah, he got a better character. But it's like his move set is altered. Maybe because he's coming over from Indies, so of course they alter the move set. He has a better character for sure. His move set needs to get back to where it was. Like I don't know if they trying to hold stuff back. I don't know.
Well, one thing that don't need to hold back is definitely his razor's edge. He hits a razor's edge on Johnny Gargano on the hardest part of the ring.
Well, you know when he fought Finn Balor, they was pushing the razor's edge. They was calling him Razor Ramon and everything.
Yeah, it really was. This time when Johnny Gargano does throw him into the steel steps, they actually set up the steel step spot that I thought he was going to take again. That he took back. It was in your house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which I was like, oh, please don't. I don't know. Like the way he smacked that steel steps the first time, I don't know if I want to do that anymore.
Might have a broke back after that again.
Exactly. It went back and forth action here. Johnny Gargano, saying good mat wrestling and keeps the reversals going when it comes to Damian Priest. How's it? Johnny goes for it. What's it called? The one final beat attempt, but Priest caught him in mid jump and turned it to the reckoning for the win. Damian Priest retains his North American Championship as the opener of the match. I thought it was great. How'd you feel about the match?
Thought it was solid. Wish they could have done a little bit more, but I guess they didn't want to take away from the other matches. But I did. Did I freeze?
You just froze, bro.
Oh, nah. I just said I wanted just a little more of just a little bit more. I don't know if they wanted to take away. They didn't want to take away from the other matches, but I think if they would have had just a little more, it would have been better for me. We'll get on that later. But yeah, I just wanted just a little bit.
Okay, I was about to say
it was good though.
I was about to say the way you froze, I thought you was the Michael Jackson wax dummy in torture.
Oh no! Come on.
It's torture. Next match, we have Cheetah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cheetah, yep.
Taking on the Velveteen Dream coming out in his.
No, what? Come on now. That was not Velveteen Dream. I don't know who that guy is.
You know who they got?
That's Patrick Clark. I don't know who that guy is.
That was Doc Brown from Back to the Future. He's like, he could be Marty
McFly. And Marty McFly. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But Velveteen Dream once again. I like the costume. He took it all away. He got the Doc Brown gloves on. He got the hair dyed gray. You see the dye run down his face during the matchup.
I don't know if that was dye. They just looked like they just threw powder in his head.
That too. Well, Cheetah attacks Velveteen Dream during the entrance. Like they are just going at it. It's like a.
So I got a question. Why even put him on these pay-per-views if you're just gonna keep burying him? Why not just not burying him on a pay-per-view? Still put him on a pay-per-view. Still kind of gives him that pay-per-view paycheck.
Well, I mean, Dream ain't
getting. And by the way, this was on pay-per-view. This is the first NXT Takeover on pay-per-view.
Oh wow! Really?
Yeah.
Wonder if anybody bought it.
Probably not.
Right now, I don't know if anybody bought it though. But I'm like, if I went for the network to go buy it now, like what? But honestly, I'm like, why? Well, Dream's not getting buried yet. He losing matches. People throw around the word buried a lot. He's not getting buried yet.
He's not getting buried, but if y'all want to do all this stuff, then why even have him on the pay-per-view if y'all want to, quote, punish him, but y'all still giving him a pay-per-view check, is what I was just concerned with. But
I mean, I mean, Dream should either be held off TV or he probably should be losing matches on NXT.
By the looks of this, I know we ain't get to. By the looks of this beatdown, we could be seeing him on SmackDown or Raw. By the looks of this beatdown.
Yeah, well, he got beat down pretty bad.
He got that send-off beatdown.
Yeah, you know what? You're absolutely right on that one because it's like there was something like this was the. I'm not saying it's the best I've seen Cheetah in NXT, but like he had.
This is the best I've seen him in NXT because watching them Ring of Honor matches and them Japan matches, and him being here is a totally different thing. Like I thought Kenta had it, or not Kenta, Hideo Itami. I thought he had it bad. He had an injury bug, but he was still like somewhat good from coming over and being good in Japan and trying to transition. But Kushida has not had a good transition to me.
Gotcha. Yeah, but you know, it's almost like Hideo Itami, but he did pretty good here. Dream goes for Purple Rainmaker, but he's been hurt because Kushida been working on the arm the whole matchup, and Kushida kicks out, and then he blocks the second Purple Rainmaker elbow, and then Dream hits him with the Dream Valley Driver, but he turns it into an armbar.
I didn't understand this finish though.
You didn't understand it?
Because he hit it though. That's the point.
Yeah.
He hit it and then immediately tapped out.
Yeah, he's going somewhere. So Kushida wins. I still thought it was a decent matchup, but I think Dream may be getting called up to the main roster.
This match kind of made it seem like Dream just didn't care, and like because he was just shooting on him. Like, yeah, I know he didn't shoot on him, but like the way that it was like Dream was just like, yeah, I'm in the match. Sure, I get a pay-per-view. I'm sure I'll wrestle on this pay-per-view, I guess.
I mean, to be honest with you, Dream don't need to be acting like that right now, to be honest with you. You know, man, that's
his attitude,
So, yeah, you get the other promo with Shotzi Blackheart about NXT Halloween Havoc. I love how NXT was taking over. Say what?
I said we talked about shots in though, so yeah, you can keep going.
Yeah. I'm just saying I like how NXT's taking all the WCW old pay-per-views for their takeovers and stuff like that. So
Triple H is like, oh, we're going to war with Cody. I'm gonna take all his dad's pay-per-views and put them on.
Yeah, I'm about to say because Cody, he living that old school. Let's have a dog collar match.
Next thing they're gonna have is Starrcade in December or January.
You know that's gonna happen. You know that's gonna happen. A match that I didn't even know was on the card until tonight, and that's for the Cruiserweight Championship. Isaiah Swerve Scott taking on Santos Escobar. This was my second match of the night.
Okay.
For me, because I always wanted to see these two come out, and have a good matchup. Legado, Fantastic all come out, and then you have Escobar in like the whole Mexican sombrero. He has the mask for it. He's like, come on, he's like full lucha.
Real quick, they show him coming into the arena, and this dude had on like a green rose. It was looked like a rose, but it was green and black. Just saying, that might be the best outfit of the night.
Oh yeah, he got that swag as a cruiserweight champion. But I'm like, he needs to go higher than just the cruiserweights later on in the career. These two obviously had their match in the Cruiserweight tournament before, and they know each other very well, and we're getting back and forth.
In Lucha Underground, they fought as well.
Oh, back when he was Shane Strickland?
Was he Shane Strickland in the match, or was it Evolve? Because I don't know what he was in Lucha Underground, but I know he was Shane Strickland on the Indies. Lucha Underground, he wore a mask.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. Him and Ricochet wore a mask. So,
who? Come on now. Ricochet wasn't in no Lucha Underground. What are you talking about?
Oh, you're talking Prince Puma?
What are you talking about? Prince Puma. I don't know who Prince Puma is. This dude just disappeared from wrestling.
Yeah,
Just like El Generico, they both just disappeared. I don't know what happened to those guys.
I don't know where they at right there, right?
They would have been great WWE wrestlers or AEW, but I don't know what happened.
Probably part of her business.
I don't know. I know this dude looks just like Sami Zayn though, so I mean, you know.
Oh yeah.
There's rumors.
Swerve and like I said, they have great moves going back and forth as Swerve Scott is just giving him all the business here, and then he does that move where he has his arm back and he does a little snap back on his arm. Oh my god, that move scares me, but it's also a devastating move at the same time.
Yeah, it's more scary because you gotta have somebody to take that right.
Yeah, and then you got a corner trap DDT that almost got a very near count for the champion. And then Legado del Fantasma runs out to try to distract out. But then what's his name?
I don't know. That's the perfect thing. Though. I don't know what his name is.
Was it Ashanti D Adonis something? Yeah, he comes
came out.
Then,
I was like, I've never seen this dude ever. Like even on NXT, I never seen him.
No, I mean he comes out as another springboarding black.
I seen him on 205 Live when it be like. You know, when you watching something on WWE and they run over until I just come on.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the only time I seen him, and that was once.
Well, I mean, he looks pretty good inside. Escobar hits the Phantom Driver, but he kicks out. Swerve kicks out. Nobody ever kicked out the Phantom Driver before he was shot. He goes for a terrible.
He's only been there like 4 months, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it was see cool kicking out of that.
You know. I think it was during this match. You know what was weird to me? And I know I probably was watching the wrong thing, but commentary had Beth Phoenix, Wade Barrett, and who else? It was and Tom Phillips, right? Or no, Vic Joseph. But the people sitting at the commentary booth were not Wade Barrett, Beth Phoenix, or Vic Joseph, which is weird.
So they probably was doing it from their home, probably something like that.
Yeah, but why couldn't they just say we're doing it from satellite? Why even have the announce table or have people at the announce table?
You know, I'm not saying
to
do some minor hiccups. That's all I'm saying.
It's like a 20-year-old with red hair. It's like a bigger dude, a buff dude, and then like a real skinny guy. Like, all right,
it's probably Big Foley's son. Escobar hits the Three Amigos, try to go for the frog splash, I was like, God, for somebody who's luchador, don't Three Amigos look tired, and then frog splash look even more tired. So, but Swerve gets out the way, hits a house call, but and Escobar still kicks out, and then so there's a partner on the apron, and Escobar kicks him back. There's like an exposed turnbuckle steel that twists the turnbuckle in.
Yeah,
and he falls back and he hits his head on that, and then he hits in there and he hits an underhook face buster. And Escobar.
Are you sure that's what it was? Let me stop.
Okay, well, you know, he puts him on a knee, and then he wins. So Escobar wins the matchup. Your opinions of the match?
I believe they're supposed to be fighting on NXT or the week after. That's when he's gonna win it. That's just a WWE thing. They lose on the pay-per-view and win on the Raw or SmackDown or NXT, I guess.
Well, I definitely know Swerve and Escobar is going to stay on NXT. They're not going to be called up to.
Yeah. You know, that's how they like to do their title changes on the show and not on the pay-per-views nowadays. So.
Yeah. Now we go over to the NXT Women's Championship. Candice LeRae taking on Io Shirai. So I knew this was going to be a good one because, you know, they just are those kind of women that are willing to kill each other, and Io Shirai is willing to sell her ass off. So, you know, we do things like that. So, good match about my TV. Go ahead.
Really enough, I don't know if it's because I've seen other matches. I didn't think this match was the best match they had.
That's why I didn't call it any of my matches. That's why I said the Cruiserweight was my second match at night.
Okay,
my match at night is the main event.
This was like, of course, it was still like a solid match, but it wasn't Io Shirai and Candice LeRae solid. It was more like I don't know, Rockstar Spud and Killian Dane solid.
Damn, I ain't taking it that way. I'm not taking it that way. It was
aside from the finish. the whole match was like just jumbled up because they first of all they had a feud before, so we basically seen this match all throughout 2019, and then I just feel like there's just nothing new was added, and then the finish, of course, kind of messed me up as well.
I got you. Well, before we got to the finish, the Candice LeRae had Io Shirai in the what's it called?
Gargano escape.
Yeah, the Gargano escape. So and then when Candice LeRae accidentally hit the referee as she pulled herself onto Women's Champion, the ref took a hit, and then so Gargano comes out, and then Gargano comes in and puts the referee shirt on to try to be the referee, and then she goes for the curb stop, but Io Shirai kicks out, and both of them are shocked.
But
that what you gonna say?
Well, that would have counted though. Like that's the point.
No, it probably wouldn't though. Kind of barely touched the base.
The commentators talking like, "Oh, she almost won." I'm like, would that be legal?
Then Candice goes to the top rope. Io Shirai catches her with an avalanche Spanish fly. Those moves always scare me, but look good when it gets hit right. Then hits the moonsault, connects, and then pins Candice LeRae. The referee comes back. Candice LeRae loses, and Io Shirai retains the NXT Women's Championship. I thought it was a pretty decent matchup, but after the matchup, we have two returns, which I thought, I was like, why they had to back to back it like that? Toni Storm comes up on there on screen to congratulate Io Shirai for the win, and she'll be joining.
Keep going, my bad.
Hey,
I have not seen Toni Storm in a long time. Yep.
Yeah, she has some cake back there.
It's Toni time.
Yeah, she's joined the NXT roster, but that mysterious siphon filter ghost protocol thing that we seen, last time is driving in on a motorcycle, and then we're like, what's going on here? And then they come in to take off the helmet, and then it's Ember Moon. Ember Moon is back on NXT. She was on Raw. Now she came back. We know she had a career-threatening injury, but now she has back. Even though my wife was just like, she looks like the doll at the bottom of the toy box.
She does.
I was just like, damn, not my little thickness. That was the nickname I gave her.
Am I wrong that I didn't care?
Damn, you don't care for Ember Moon coming back?
No, I don't know if it's because she's been out for so long, so she had to like build her thing back up with me. But it's like when she came back, I was just like, all right. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I haven't seen her in a while, like wrestling and her characters. I don't know.
You ain't seen Toni Storm in a while, and you was just like,
Well, hey. But Toni Storm, hasn't been injured, so she was still on TV doing good things. Ember Moon, I think last time I seen her, she wasn't really she wasn't really like, I think she was on Main Event.
She was chasing R-Truth for the championship. That's how she
got in. Like to me, she's going for the 24/7 championship, but I'm supposed to be happy.
Yeah, no.
I want them to build her up. When they build her up, then of course.
Well, I'm glad she's back. I'm really glad she's back.
I hope she do something, because like that was the perfect time for her to attack Io. But yeah, she was just like, ha, I'm here. All right, bye. Yeah. That was it. I think Io should have got attacked by one of those two. Just to do so.
Yeah, it would have been Ember Moon for me, but I don't know if they won't make her heel yet. Main event time for the NXT Championship. Kyle O'Reilly taking on Finn Balor. My match of the night, personally.
Okay.
So we at the end. What was your match of the night?
I would say it was this, but not the reason why it should be, I guess.
Okay, I mean it could have sort of. I think the match went home a little bit earlier than it anticipated to.
Yeah, I think they both got injured.
Yeah, so but I don't know how serious the injury was. I know they both in the mouth.
They said Balor might have a broken jaw.
Damn.
And I think O'Reilly got he broke a couple of his front teeth.
They went to war in this matchup because at the beginning it was Wrestling Hold City. Like if you like wrestling and you're a fan of wrestling and the sport of professional wrestling, that's what you get right here between Finn Balor and
I would call this a technical European matchup. So it's technical wrestling and hard hitting wrestling at the same time. So you ain't gonna see that many oohs and ahs. You're gonna see like rest hold. You're gonna see holds, submission holds, and like stiff shots, basically.
Mm-hmm. Well, honestly, good move, but then WWE, once they do all the holds, middle of the match starts picking up. There's a point where Balor's going for a shotgun dropkick. Haven't seen nobody really get out of this before other than moving. Kyle O'Reilly gives Finn Balor a dropkick to the knee to reverse it. I was like, okay, that's a good way to reverse it. That
I thought he would have caught him in the heel hook.
That heel hook be badass. Mm-hmm. That heel hook look like, because you can see all that pressure come right down the back of your neck when he do that heel hook type thing.
Yep.
They get to go, and then Colorado gets some knees to the chest of Finn Balor. That wasn't enough. And then Colorado gets Pele kick. Does the Dean Ambrose badly. I'm sorry.
He almost fell. I was like, oh, almost fell like the ring.
I'm about to say, now people used to, I remember there's I have a friend named Chubbs, a wrestling fan, hates that Dean Ambrose move. Hates it when Dean Ambrose comes back through the rope, stuff like that.
I hated when he started doing it every single match, every single time he got hit. That's when I hated when he started doing it.
Yeah, I'm like, but if rarely, I don't see Moxley do that too much anymore.
No, because he don't do stupid, like, usually when he do the dirty deeds, he used to kick his leg out and do it like that. Not him kick the leg out. He just do it. Yeah.
So, but I'm like, but yeah, Dean Ambrose made, like, he was like the master doing that. So Colorado does it, but it's like, it's a very bad attempt. It almost makes it fall out, but hits the clothesline on Finn Balor.
I don't know. That could have been, knowing Colorado, that could have been on purpose too, though. It could have been. Like, he's so fatigued, he's so tired that he could barely do it. But I don't know. Colorado got different ways of storytelling, so you never know which one is which.
I mean, I agree with you. He's a good storyteller, but the bottom rope always looks sloppy to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The bottom rope always looks sloppy to me. But Balor escapes an armbar attempt by Colorado and hits the 1916 DDT, and then Colorado kicks out. So Colorado stops the coup de grace and then hangs Balor in the ropes with a dragon screw. And then so he is doing like a lot of working on the knees and joints and arms and stuff like that. And then he hooks on the heel hook, but he's bleeding from the mouth. And I'm like, okay, so damn, what happened here? I know I seen it happen here. He gets out, hits a German suplex, and then hits a standing double stomp on Colorado. And then his mouth been busted open, and then he hits the coup de grace, and that's the end of the matchup. Finn Balor beats Colorado. They offer a hand as they, try to shake hands. Then Ridge Holland, who almost killed Giant Gargano, is walking out with Adam Cole and toss him over the barricade before Undisputed Era rushes in. So that was NXT Takeover 31. And in my opinion, I give it a passing grade, an A if I go back to letter grades.
I'm not giving it no A now. Come
what? Oh,
I was not. Out of all the takeovers we done seen, I don't think this is an A.
How about of this year? To be fair, of this year.
Of this year, sure.
I mean, you know what? To be fair, I'm going to look up all the NXT takeovers this year, and I'm going to see,
this definitely beats In Your House.
Yeah.
This beats Takeover 31. So maybe the one at the Royal Rumble is probably better than this.
So we had Takeover 30, which was in August.
This beats that one.
Yeah, guys, that was the Karrion Kross thing. Then we had In Your House.
This beats In Your House. If you want to count NXT Takeover Tampa, maybe that was better. I don't know. They had the ladder match, so maybe.
We had Takeover Portland in February.
What was the card, if you can remember? Is that Rhea Ripley?
Adam Cole and Ciampa for the NXT Championship. The Broserweights take to be Undisputed Era. Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair. Finn Balor and Giant Gargano. Street fight between Dakota Kai and Tegan Nox. And Keith Lee taking on Dominic Dijakovic for North American Championship.
Okay, that's in the league.
Okay, and then
And
the
then
last
the Royal
one,
Rumble.
and the last one. Well, actually, that's the only one. Only one for this year.
Oh, well, then Portland is in the league.
Portland, you think is the best one so far?
Portland, and then maybe this one, and
Okay.
then 30, and then In Your House.
Yeah. Okay. That's right. I did like. I did like that. I did like them. So, all right. But you know what? You guys should post out your comments down below. How did you guys feel about NXT Takeover 31? Hit that like button if you guys enjoyed our review, and hit the subscribe button right here to NC Studios for more wrestling content. Like I said, Halloween Havoc coming out, so we're gonna be doing some Halloween Havoc retro reviews.
Hosted by Shotzi Blackheart.
Exactly. Also, we got the 31 days of Halloween, so make sure you stay to the channel to get all the horror reactions each day and the whole horror trailers, the Halloween movie reviews and all that stuff like that. Great stuff coming, and then great stuff coming to Prime Time's channel as well for the Prime Nostalgia podcast.
Yep.
Once again, it's NCN Place to Be. Church, I'm saying it, and not Deion Sanders for Prime Time.
All right, everybody.
All right, and the Nerd Coalition is out.
It's been real.